Okay, today I'm having a chat with Jeremy, songwriter, guitarist, producer for one of Perth's biggest hardcore nu metal bands going at the moment, Conform. These guys have had a huge 2018 off the back of your Circa 94 debut album, which was a fucking ripper album in my opinion. I cranked the shit out of it and was hammering the hell out of it the last few days as well, and I was having a chat to you. And the latest single, Luxury Letdown. Jeremy, cheers for having a chat with Crannk and myself, mate. I really do appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks for having me.
First off, man, how are you going with this sweltering heat, dude?
Oh, I'm dying. I'm in the aircon every day.
Yeah. Got any? Yeah. What are you doing to fight the heat, man, over there?
Now I've been in the pool.
Yep, same, dude.
Pool and the aircon.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, and for the uninitiated, who are Conformed, and how would you describe your sound, mate?
So we're a Perth Nu-Metal band. We're sort of nu metal revisionists, so we're like the old school 1990s, Korn, Slipknot, System of a Down, and we try to modernize that sound, and add a modern flair to it, like our roots are in metalcore, and hip hop basically.
Yep. Yeah, you've managed to incorporate a hell of a lot of styles, man, which is really cool. And for me, like Korn, Slipknot, Tragic, Kid of the 90s, man, I totally get what you're throwing down for sure.
Yeah, that aggro style.
Yeah, fuck yeah, dude. Can you tell us how you guys got together?
Sort of just naturally happened at the end of 2015. We were all sort of looking for a hobby band, and to write original songs. And so we all kind of, each friend recommended a certain member, and then, we all kind of clicked, and it all fell into place.
Yep. For you, who do you feel are some of the people that have helped inspire and influence you as a musician so far, mate?
Oh man, like Corey Taylor, Jonathan Davis, Mick Thompson, those big guys that play those just insane songs. I'd say Serge Tankian, just those, the golden triangle of Korn, Slipknot, and System of a Down.
Yeah.
Just anything like that. We like Suicide Boys and Ghostmain and Poya, all those guys.
Yeah.
We love to integrate flows into our riffs, and into our vocals. So we take inspiration from a lot of different things.
Yeah, I really do like the vocals as well. I draw a lot of styles to the style of David Gunn from King 810 to the your vocalist.
Yeah, I love that band.
Yeah. You have a lot of it's kind of the same sort of style going on, which I really enjoy as well.
Yeah.
Yep. How did you first get into playing guitar, mate?
I think my parents sort of pushed me into it when I was like 7, and then. So I was 7, and then I just kept going.
Yep. What were you getting into when you were first starting to play guitar? What were you listening to?
Like Deep Purple, AC/DC, the beginner guitar stuff.
Yeah.
And then I found myself gradually, moving on to more technical stuff, the heavier stuff, and I really like the aggro style, so I sort of pushed myself towards that more and tried to learn, and then I got the 7-string and I dropped it down with the big fat strings on it. So
yep.
I just kept going and going.
Do you remember what your first guitar was you learned to play on?
I learned to play on a acoustic. It was like a little, like one of those shrunken acoustics with the nylon strings.
No.
And then for my, I think it was on 10th birthday or 9th birthday, I got a Gibson SG.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, my dad bought me that, and then as my music taste developed into heavier stuff, I'd swap the pickups out with some like EMGs, which were like the hot shit back then.
Yep.
Down tuned it to C and started learning like A Day to Remember and all that stuff. So yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude.
I was like 12 years old.
That's really cool, man, to have that at home, that support at home with your music.
Yeah, Mum and Dad love it.
That's awesome. They still love it?
They listen to my dad listens to my music in the gym, and yeah.
Fuck yeah, man, good workout music, dude.
Grandma likes my music as well, man.
Yeah, that's nice,
she
dude.
loves it. She shows all her friends and everything, like, yeah.
That's really bloody cool, man. Fuck yeah. How did that evolve into a songwriting for you, man? Was that something that you just gradually picked up, or was that something you're really keen about, you know, mixing in, incorporating with your guitar playing straight away?
I haven't really thought about that. Like, I'd say I started to write my own riffs when I was younger, so like maybe 11, 12. I started to write just standard E riffs.
Yep.
And then as I graduated onto heavier music, I would like drop the riffs down, and I would learn how to play in drop tunings. So how the power chords are barred, and I had to adjust, and I had to learn how to adjust my riffs. And then I was in a couple of shitty bands, and writing riffs for those bands sort of opened my eyes. Like, man, these riffs are fucking boring. I need to step up and write some interesting stuff. So yeah.
Yeah, and hence Conform.
Sorry.
And hence comes Conform.
Yeah. Exactly. I can't be boring anymore.
No, exactly, man. I love it, man. What guitars are you using now, Jeremy?
I have a Ormsby Height GTR. I think it's a Run 7, and it's a 7-string.
Yep.
I think it's a Run 7. And I think I've got a bunch. I think I have like 25 guitars, but that's the one I use for all the tracking in Conform, and the one I use live for Conform.
Yeah, awesome. So, Circa 94, that come out in 2018, dude. I'm really keen to ask about the Blood Eagle track, man.
Yeah.
That was the first one I heard, dude, and that was a fucking banger, and immediately I was like, dude, that's cool as. Can you tell me a little bit about what that track means, man, for you, dude?
That track's probably last year, that track defined our sound pretty much. It had every single style we sort of touched on. It had the cleans, it had the heavy metalcore, and then it had some of the rap in it, and then it had some of that clean, like Post Malone sort of style vocal near the end. But it definitely was hip hop inspired. I think that track defined the whole album sound in one track, so that's why we released it first.
Yeah, it was a killer introduction for the album, that's for sure, dude. I hammered it on my show that I had going with Blunt Force Stereo straight away, dude. It was fucking killer.
Thanks, man.
No worries, dude. And I mentioned the latest single from you guys was the track Luxury Letdown, which came out late November last month. Can I ask about what this track means for you and what was the inspiration for it?
Oh, man. I think we were touching on that DIY. So I wanted that sort of HM2 disgusting bass. Like, I just wanted it to be a wall of noise.
Yeah.
With that, but with it being a bit cleaner and a bit, the drum tones really stick out. So I referenced Getter for the mix. So if I would listen to my mix, and then I would sort of change the drums to how Getter had them, because I really liked how his drum tones sort of, his electronic drum tones sounded.
Yep.
So I wanted to replicate that. And by all means, I don't think I sound like Getter, but I don't think I'm that good. But this track is, we just wanted to write some cool stuff. Yeah, we had a couple of riffs, and we just sort of pushed through with it. I wouldn't say we really had an end goal with writing it.
Yep.
It just sort of fell all into place.
Awesome. No, that's cool, man. So you guys just played with Viada's Murder a few days, dude, over in Perth. You're the support. What was that show like for you, man?
Yeah, it was good fun. That place was packed. It was really fun. There was heaps of energy. Yeah,
you have a pretty tight, solid metal scene over in Perth there, eh?
Yeah. Well, especially when the big boys come over to play. So.
Yeah, what's it like, you know, with the local supports though? Guys like yourself, say you're just coming down there, the crowds get along and support you all pretty well over there in Perth, or?
Yeah. We I think last year when we headlined for Circa 94,
yeah.
We headlined with that album, and Gloom supported us, so Gloom in the Corner from Melbourne, so they flew over, and that place was packed. Like, it was a good response. Like, I was super stoked.
Yep. How good are Gloom in the Corner? That's another great band, man. They're really cool.
Yeah. They're good friends of ours. When we toured Melbourne, we had a couple house parties with them, and yeah, it was good fun.
Yeah, they've got an unbelievable sound. Another band like yourself that needs more attention here in Australia, dude. Where do you stand on the whole streaming thing, man, with Spotify and things like that, dude? For me, it's been a bit of an eye-opener the last couple of years. You know, people sit there and hit follow on Spotify and they think, you know, they're supporting the band. But for guys like you, it's about, I suppose, getting out to the shows and actually buying copies of the album and things like that, eh?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yeah, the man, it's like the amount you get per play is just sad. But the main way to support your band, to support a band, would be to buy the merch or buy physical copies, which we don't have.
Yeah.
I think, yeah, like we've got people that I get inboxes from people like, hey man, can I just give you some money? Like, you've got no merch up, but can I just give you money? I'm like, no man, I can't accept your money. Like, buy some merch. Wait for the next rung to come out.
Exactly though, but if they're buying merch, that gives you guys the money to be able to, you know, to get those CDs out and get more product out to the consumers. If people aren't, you know, if they're just sitting there and follow us, for example, on Spotify, I'm picking on Spotify here, it's not really going to help you guys work on your next album and things like that, because they don't realise that most guys like yourself, you're doing this for the love of it and for the passion of it. You've got day jobs and you still have to pay for, you know, studio time. Even though you're a producer, you still got to get into the studio, and that costs money. So for people to be able to keep guys like you rocking hard and fucking bringing out those kick-ass albums, they got to support you, eh?
Absolutely. We don't get paid for followers, but we do get paid for plays.
Yeah.
But it does amount. Like, I think we're on just about every conceivable store.
Yeah.
But when it's a good. We got it to the point where the band now can support itself, so we don't have to put any more money in. So,
that's good.
All the plays and all the purchases on iTunes and Spotify, could not be more grateful.
Yeah, awesome.
It just keeps the band afloat.
That's good. So speaking of what's next, what's next for Conform, man? What's happening in 2020, dude? What do you got planned? Anything at this stage?
EP, I believe.
Choice. Any time we can be expecting that roughly, or can't say yet?
I couldn't say. I'd say next 6 months, I'd say.
Awesome. I look forward to it, dude. Jeremy, before I go, man, I'm going to put you on the spot here, man. I'm going to ask you, what was your biggest musical highlight or highlights for 2019?
Biggest musical highlight? Finding the band called Loathe, and I'd say Knock Loose's album.
Yep.
Their brand new album is just absolutely insane.
Fucking awesome. No worries. Jeremy, thank you very much for having a chat with myself and Crannk. I really do appreciate it. I look forward to what Conform have going in 2020 and going into the future. All the best to you and your family in the holiday season, and stay cool, mate. Cheers, eh?
Thank you, likewise.
No worries. Thank you very much, mate.